Today I'm back with another Amazon Finds video, and I'm going to be testing out some new drugstore curly hair products, and one of them is a gel to foam formula. Really interesting. I also have some vacation essentials and some comfy loungewear, so let's go ahead and get started. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Gina. Here we talk all things naturally curly hair. I love simplifying things for beginners, helping you problem solve with your curls, and really helping you better understand your curls so that everyone can achieve healthier hair. So I'm first going to be testing out the Cake the Curl Friend Totally to Die For Defining Curl Cream. So my hair is clean right now. I did do a deep conditioning treatment and I'm just going to apply this all over. I'm also going to be testing out a foam gel, and I did check to make sure that these blend pretty well in my palm first. So here's what the consistency looks like. Just looks like a regular curl cream. So I'm going in with about a dime size amount, and it looks to emulsify it pretty well. So hopefully this is enough. Feels like it has really good slip so far, which is great. Feels very moisturizing. The smell smells very sweet, just like the other Cake products. So some of the key ingredients in this include avocado oil, soybean oil, shea butter, hydrolyzed soy protein, hydrolyzed rice protein, so this does have proteins in it. So my first impression thoughts is I really like the way that it feels. That's usually how I tell if I like a curl cream. This feels like a medium weight curl cream, so it's not super light, but I don't consider it to be very heavy, which I'm surprised because it does have shea butter in it, but it must not be a ton of it. It still feels like it's still going to be pretty light, like it's not going to weigh down my hair or anything. My hair also looks very shiny, which it did say on the bottle that it helps with shine, and it says that it helps to tame frizz. But again, I don't usually rely on my curl creams to tame frizz, but I can definitely tell where it did, like where it moisturized the hair, and it's not as frizzy as it was before I started applying it. So final thoughts on the Cake Curl Cream. This I really enjoyed. I definitely recommend it. I think it would be great for all hair types. I was surprised that it wasn't too heavy. I think it was a great formula. It seems to be very moisturizing. I didn't have any issues with it being sticky. So overall, great curl cream, especially for being at a drugstore price. This is definitely a good one. If you currently use this, or if you've tried other Cake products that you think I should try out, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I previously featured the Cake Mousse in another Amazon Finds video, and I really enjoyed it. I just had to layer it with other products, so I'm interested in testing out more from Cake because so far I've been impressed. So now it's time to test out the Carol's Daughter Wash Day Delight Gel to Foam Styler. I've never tried a foam to gel styler or a gel to foam styler before, so I was really intrigued by this. It had really great reviews on Amazon, which is how I found it. There was two versions of these. There was like a rose one and then this aloe one. I don't love a ton of rose smells, so I just went with this one. So the consistency looks like a clear gel, but it actually comes out like a foam. So that's what it looks like. Definitely just looks like a regular foam, but when I mix it in my fingers, it has more of a creamy feel to it than a regular foam. So I'm just gonna use this like I would a gel. Oh, I think I might have used too much because I can see it on my hair. I always do that with mousse and foams. A little definitely goes a long way usually. The smell of this is fairly strong. It just has like a botanical scent to it, hard to describe. It smells just like the Wash Day Delight shampoo, if you've ever smelled that. So I can definitely tell it has that bubbling effect that a mousse does. I think I have too much product right here because I can see the product on, so I usually just kind of wring it out, and then I'm gonna scrunch. So I can definitely hear that foam when I go to scrunch. And that foam usually will help make your curls look fuller, like it will kind of plump up your curl clumps. I'm also just doing some brush coils around the top section. I haven't been brush coiling my whole head just to save time. I'm just kind of doing a few pieces at the top, and this has just helped give me some face framing pieces, and it just helps this area to last longer because this area tends to give me a lot of frizz. So now I'm gonna scrunch out some of the excess product with my hair repair towel because I definitely have a lot of product in my hair. Like that foam, a little really goes a long way. Like I felt like I was barely even using much, and it just like multiplies. Like it foams up so much, it feels like a shampoo, which is kind of nice because you don't need a lot of product. The ringlets definitely seem to be forming. I mean, a lot of it's due to the brush coiling, but I can even tell underneath where I didn't brush coil, they really seem to be clumping up, so that must be from the foam. It doesn't say what level of hold this is, it just says with the hold and definition of a gel with the fast drying time and easy spreadability of a foam. It says no added weight, stiffness, or crunch. So it's saying no crunch, which I usually don't like because I want to get a crunch, but we'll see. So, final thoughts on the Carol's Daughter Wash Day Delight Gel to Foam Styler. This formula was very lightweight. I mean, the only thing I don't love about it is the fact that I have no gel cast. So I definitely think this is something that I could use in addition to a stronger hold gel, but I usually don't love like layering products like that. I like just using a cream and a gel, but if I do want to achieve more fullness and volume, I should definitely work this into my routine. I definitely prefer this formula over a regular foam. Sometimes I'll just use a foam like at my roots or whatever, and you can totally do that, but if you want just a little something extra as a foam, you could definitely go with something like this because it does have that consistency of a gel. The major telling thing that's going to be if I actually like this is how it holds up. So you guys are seeing me now right after wash day. Usually that looks great for using a light hold styler, but I will be sure to check in and let you know how this is looking on next day hair because that's really going to determine if I fully recommend that you try this out. So this is why I always say to use a strong hold gel. That Carol's Daughter Gel to Foam pretty much had no hold after it dried. There wasn't a cast, and you can see how frizzy my hair is. I don't like to have to do as much refreshing on day 2 and day 3. I shouldn't really have to refresh on day 2. But I definitely need to with this amount of frizz. I actually have more frizz on this side, which is surprising because normally I have more on this side. So overall, I don't think I will use this as a standalone styler. I definitely think layering it with a strong hold gel is going to be key. I would probably still use it as a foam or a mousse in addition to a gel, but not as a gel replacement. So now we're gonna test out these curl keeper clips. I've heard such good things about these root clips that you can use while you are diffusing or even at the end of your routine, or some people just use these to air dry. So these are from the brand Curl Keeper Curly Hair Solutions. This is the size of them, a really good size actually. I probably only need a few of these because my hair is, you know, pretty low density, so I don't have a ton of hair. The plastic feels kind of thin, but I think it should be okay. I like that they're not too heavy, and I like that they're not metal because I've never wanted to use metal root clips when diffusing because the heat from the hair dryer will just heat up that metal and that could damage your hair. So I think these might be okay. So I'm just going to kind of place these around the hair this way. This is the way that I've seen people use them. I'm seeing a little bit of frizz pop out right there just from where I'm like messing with the roots, I guess. I have a feeling my roots are gonna be just a little bit messier with this. So I'm gonna try and put one like right here at the crown to help bring that together because that area always wants to separate there. It's kind of like a cowlick. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Let's see how this does. I'm going to hover diffuse for a bit just to see how that works, but I don't want to end up with like wonky curls, so I don't think I'm going to diffuse the whole time with this. I mean, you probably could, but okay, so I wanted to stop because I can feel my hair starting to dry and just take them out. And I think I'm gonna clip them right down the center because I feel like it's kind of like pulling my hair to each side. That way it has more hair to grab onto. So my hair is probably 85% dry. I'm gonna take the clips out just because I feel like I need to get in there at my roots better to get my hair fully dry. I can definitely see where they held the hair up, so that was nice. I don't really have much of a part at all. And when I look closely, the hair at the root is literally pointing straight up, which is great instead of being kind of stuck to my head. So my overall final thoughts on the Curl Keeper root clips, I did really like these. I think it did make a difference. I got a little bit of like separated curls at the root, like it kind of tangled it up a little bit, but I mean, that's similar to like teasing or something, so I get it. Like you can't have super smoothed out perfect roots. If you want to have volume, like you need to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. And I do feel like it made it easier to get root volume as opposed to just relying on the diffuser prongs, because in that case, you have to move it all around. Whereas with this, the hair's lifted up the whole time when you're diffusing, so you're really getting that root lift all at once instead of just having to move your dryer around. However, I did still use my diffuser prongs to get root lift because I had to actually dry my roots too. So I still ended up doing both, but I definitely feel like I have more root lift. I don't know, let me know what you guys think down below. Tell me how you use these if you do use root clips that are like this. But so far I'm really liking these. I need to test it out some more too. So I also wanted to feature the Denman brush because I haven't featured this brush in such a long time, and I've recently kind of fallen in love with it again ever since I've been doing the brush coiling technique. So I can link you to that video down below, but I've really been enjoying this for brush coiling because of the handle that it has, and it's very smooth, so it makes brush coiling very easy. I don't notice any excessive breakage or snagging with this because of the plastic teeth and the rubberized design. It does glide very easily. This is definitely definitely a good one if you don't want to get breakage, and it works for any hair type for the most part, as long as you do have some curl pattern there. So then I wanted to share another option for a satin bonnet. I know I've shared several different satin bonnets, and I actually rotate between all of them. This is a 4-pack from Amazon. This is one of the pink ones that I got in the pack. I've had these forever. But I wanted to share this as an option because it's a really good size. Like, this is actually the perfect size for me, for my hair length and my hair density. It's pretty comfortable. I mean, you do still feel like that this is around there, but it's not too bad. I've had worse. Like, I do like how this is just more of a small elastic. It's not a super thick band, because sometimes those can like either cause a dent right here or it can be a little bit more uncomfortable. But I think these are really comfortable, but I actually wear these to work out. A lot of you think I'm crazy for working out in a bonnet, but if you just try it, it's game changing. I work out at home, so I don't mind. This is super breathable. I'm not sure if you can see, but you can actually see through this. So I don't get like too hot or anything. I still get some sweat at my scalp, mainly at the bottom, but that's gonna be with any way of wearing your hair when you're working out, but it's the best way to protect your curls. If you don't wanna wear a bonnet, try a satin or silk scarf, because that's not gonna stretch or dent your curls. But I also wanted to share these because the price is amazing. You get 4 of these for only $11.99. So that's a great price for getting 4 bonnets. So you can have one for working out, you can have one for sleeping, throw one in your car, whatever you need to do. But I love that price, and they are very comfortable. There's several different colors as well. So now let's dive into some beauty products. I just have 3 to share with you, and the first one is this Essie Gel Top Coat. I'm not sure if I've ever shared this on my channel before. Pretty sure I have over on Instagram stories, but this is the best top coat that I've ever tried. I like to do my nails at home. I just do regular nail polish, but I like using a gel top coat because it lasts so much longer. And actually, if you pair this on top of one of the Essie Gel Couture polishes, it lasts even longer. I definitely notice a difference when using those two together, but with any polish, you can top it off with this gel top coat. And this is not a top coat that you have to cure under a UV lamp. You just let it dry like usual. It does give a very like solid glossy look to your nails, and it's very smoothing as well. So if you don't paint your nails perfectly, or if you have ridges, this really tends to hide it, but it's not too thick. In terms of the longevity, I probably get a week out of my nails. They do start to chip towards the end, but that's normal with regular nail polish. You're gonna get chips, but it's definitely a lot better with this. I have a really old video I can link for you that's like how to keep your polish lasting longer, or how to do like an at-home manicure. I can link that for you down below. I used to do a lot of nail videos here on my channel, but they're super old. Next product are these Mighty Patches from Hero Cosmetics. This is a skincare product. I had heard so many good things about these in YouTube videos and on Instagram, so I had to try it out. This is the original Mighty Patch. It's just these little blemish stickers that you put over any blemish whenever you have it, and it helps to just draw everything out. I've tried other patches before, but these definitely work the best. Like, I actually noticed a big difference when using these, but you basically just pop one of these on at night, you sleep in it. Sometimes I even wear them during the day if I'm not going anywhere, if I'm not wearing makeup, and it pulls everything out, and you can see it on there. It's gross, but you can totally see the gunk that it pulls out. This contains, I think it's called hydrocolloid, but it's some type of ingredient that helps pull stuff out of the skin. I wanted to try out their nose patches, so I actually got these on Amazon as well. I haven't tried these out yet. I'm gonna try them out tonight, and I'll be sure to let you guys know over on Instagram how I like them. But if you've tried these, definitely let me know, because I really love these and highly recommend them. Next beauty item is this tinted brow gel from Maybelline. It's a really affordable brow product. I really like this because it's a one-step brow product for me. So this is called the Brow Fast Sculpt Gel Mascara. So it's a tinted brow gel. So it not only fills in my brows, but also it tames them all at once. So I usually just brush them up with a spoolie first, and then I just run this through them. I kind of use it to fill in any sparse areas and just make them look more even. I don't have to do a ton of filling in with my brows. I like to keep them more natural looking, and I don't like to do a whole lot to them. So I like how this keeps that natural kind of feathered look. I have mine in the shade medium brown, which is a perfect shade for my hair color. I've also had the lighter brown version, and that worked as well. I just recommend going with a lighter shade than you might think, because brow products can look a little bit intense. So if you want it to be more on the natural side, just go a little bit lighter, and it's really affordable. I've repurchased it so many different times. So now I just have a couple of fashion finds for you, and most of these are for vacation. Last year I wore like a big sun hat with a satin scarf underneath, and that definitely worked, but I couldn't really get my hat on my head with my hair. So I wanted to try out a visor, and I like how this, you can still wear your hair up with it, but it's going to protect your face from the sun and keep the sun out of your eyes. I also liked this one because it had this adjustable thing in the back here, so it's Velcro, so you know it's gonna fit on your head size. But I thought this would look really cute with my hair like up in a bun, or if I have it up in a scarf, I can still wear a scarf plus this. A scarf's really the best way to protect your curls when you're out in the sun because it keeps it covered and it keeps it kind of tucked away from the wind. So it's supposed to be really easy for traveling because you can just roll it up like this, and then it has this little elastic, and so you can pack it in your suitcase. How neat is that? So I'll link you to that down below. Next item is a swimsuit top. I love Amazon swimsuits. I actually have quite a few. I should have shared more in this video, but this is one that I recently got. I was looking for a good supportive swim top to wear with just regular black bikini bottoms, and I like this one because it's supportive and it's not too revealing. Like every single swim top is always super revealing if you have a larger chest like I do. I think I'm like a C, and this fits great. I think I got mine in a medium. I also like how the back has this really cute design on it, so it's not too plain, and I love the crisscross detail. I feel like that's just really flattering. It also kind of has a little bit of that V shape like on the rib cage, which I also think is really flattering. It kind of like snatching your waist in. The straps are adjustable, fits great, everything's really adjustable. So then I have a really cute swimsuit cover up. I wanted something a little bit cuter this year to wear, and this is from Cupshe. This has a really pretty crochet detailing on it. It's more of like an open style kimono cover up. I didn't have any like this. Most of my cover ups are more so like a dress. I got mine in a medium. I probably could have done a small as well because it is just pretty large and big, but super breathable and still has pretty great coverage. I love the detailing on this as well. So I got mine in an ivory color. I think they had other colors as well from Cupshe on this kimono cover up. Last but not least is another matching lounge set. I've been including these in like all of my Amazon finds video because I love them so much and I wanted to have cute PJs for vacation. But the reason I wanted this set because the shorts are actually long enough. Again, I don't like anything too revealing, especially if I'm gonna be, you know, hanging out with family. I ended up getting mine in black just so it would match with anything. I could kind of mix and match different tops. But it's a short set with a long sleeve shirt. So this shirt's really comfortable. It has cute buttons right here at the top, so it's just a little bit nicer of a shirt than just wearing a plain t-shirt. So just the basic long sleeve. The hem is a little bit longer too, so it does kind of swoop down in the back, which is nice just to cover everything, but it's really lightweight and breathable. Typically I wouldn't wear like long sleeves in the summertime, but with it being super lightweight and breathable, it's not too hot. I've worn it to sleep in the summer. So I'm gonna have everything linked in the description box down below in numbered order, so you can check there if you're interested in getting anything that I mentioned. Also, if you want to get more Amazon recommendations for curly hair products and accessories, I recommend checking out my Amazon finds playlist because I have lots more recommendations there. The last one that I did was actually for Amazon Prime Day, and some of those items are still on sale, like the Conair dryer, the hair dryer and diffuser. It's only like 22 bucks right now, so I still recommend checking out the Prime Day video. So I will have that playlist linked here on the screen, and I will talk to you over there. Bye everyone.